Good morning. This video is for our online learners. So this message is just for parents who have opted to enroll their students in our online academy. So if you have not done that and your children are coming back on our AB schedule, you can turn me off. You don't need to sit and watch. This is strictly for our online. We wanted to give you an update. We told you we'd have information out this week. A couple things have happened. One, probably the biggest one, is it's a lot more people than we had thought. We ended up with more numbers than we had anticipated, which is fine, but it's kind of altered our direction a little bit. We had mentioned before that we would be using a purchase program through our North Point Educational Service Center. Well, that's changed now because quite frankly, with the volume that we had, that was no longer an option. We will be handling most of them with our internal teachers. So that's better. I think for a lot of you that was a concern, which is better, but it's going to take us a little more time to put it together. We've had to post some positions to get things filled, and our teachers come back next week. So again, we're going to ask for a little bit of grace as we set this up, and as long as you click that button on the final forms, you're good. And if you have any questions as to whether your information went through or your child's really in there, just shoot us an email. You can shoot it to Jan Gluth, or even shoot it to me. I've done that, and we can check and just let you know that they are. You will be hearing from your building principals as to what the information we will need for the online academy. How will we distribute your Chromebooks? Who will be the student's teacher? All of those things will come from the building level. I can't give you those. And quite frankly, we're working on those things right now. Again, it's related to the number of people that we had do that. So that information will be coming, may start coming, next week. Don't worry about it. You're good. We've got you covered, and we'll go from there. We had talked too about being in, the registration is closed now, and being in for a 9-week period. We still believe that's the best way to do it. We want to make sure that we do not have in 1 week, out a week, back in. We just can't have that jumping around academically. But I can tell you this too. We will work with individual families. I mean, if something comes up, and we know things are going to come up. If you've got a legitimate issue or a legitimate concern, please contact your building principal. All of the students in the online academy are our students. And we recognize that. And ultimately, we want them back in the classroom. We think that's the best way, but we respect everybody's position to have them in the online academy. But they're ours. They're our students. So, ultimately, if you started and it's not what you thought it was going to be and you want to get back in, contact your building principal and we'll do that. So in summary, just a couple things to keep in mind. Your building principals will reach out to you for the details. That will be coming very soon. It has to come very soon. Please give us a little bit of grace on it. Again, the numbers were larger than what we had thought. Our teachers will come back next week. We'll get that information out to you by building as quickly as you can. And then finally, if you're starting the program and it's not what you thought and you want to get back in, we welcome that. As I've said, all of the students in the online academy are our students. And ultimately, we'd like to see you back. So if you have any questions, email Jan Gluth at jgluth@pccsd-k12.net, and we'll get those answers out to you. Thank you.